guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is November 28th and it is my birthday. Woohoo! I'm 21 today officially, and I thought I would bring to you my birthday makeup tutorial. I saw Tanya Burr do this a while ago, and honestly I love it because your birthday, if you celebrate it, is a day not only dedicated to you, but it should be a day where you take time to indulge yourself in all of your favorites. So all of what I'm using today for my face are pretty much current favorites that I'm absolutely loving. Now, before I get into the tutorial, I just want to address the fact that I haven't uploaded any Doctor Who tutorials recently. It's because I'm in 4th year university. I'm taking mostly theory courses. I have a lot of essays, a lot of assignments, presentations, readings, so much stuff to do. I have been more focused on that right now just because it is really important. This is pay school. It's costing me a lot of money, so I figure I might as well put all of my effort into that and just kind of take a step back from YouTube for a little bit. I do have a tutorial coming up really soon. I've been working on it. It will be a little bit longer before I put it up, but I'm super excited, and I have a special guest in that video. There's somebody that, if you've been watching me for a while, they've been featured on this channel before, so I'm super excited for that tutorial. Now, let's get into this really exciting tutorial. So I'm starting off today with my current favorite foundation. It's the Covergirl Clean Oil Control Foundation in 510 Classic Ivory. The other ones that I use are a little bit too dark because obviously my skin has lightened up since it's winter, well, almost winter in Canada. I am going to be showing you my favorite technique to apply it. I used to apply it a little bit differently, but this is my current favorite. So I take my little knockoff beauty blender from Forever 21, I just kind of dab it in the top, get a little bit on there, and just kind of apply it in dots around my face, applying more foundation to the sides where I need more coverage. There we go, that's what it looks like. And then I take my Real Techniques, this is the Expert Face Brush, and I just kind of buff it in. This method is really quick in the morning because my skin has been pretty okay recently, and this coverage is pretty decent on this foundation, so I don't really need concealer. It takes about 2 minutes total to do my skin now, which is awesome. It's all about cutting down time, especially in the morning when you have a really early class and you need to get there and get ready as soon as possible. Okay, now that the foundation is blended in, if there's any spots that you think, or I think, I need a little bit more coverage, I will go back in and apply a little bit more. It's typically along the tops of my cheeks here, and then in and around my mouth. Just because that's where I tend to break out the most. And there we go, that's the foundation. Now, to set it, I'm going to be using the Essence, what is this? Just the All About Matte powder with my Soho Jumbo Fluffy brush. I forgot my little brush over there, so I'm gonna have to make do. But I'm almost about to hit pan, and I really want to finish this thing up, so that's why I have been using it like crazy lately. And then I always find it super important to cover right underneath my eyes, because if I don't, I get a lot of fallout and like creasing almost from my mascara. And it's not an attractive look. Okay, I feel like I need a little bit more coverage, so I'm going to be taking the brush I'm using later and just kind of really getting in there. There we go. Okay, now on to the rest of the face. This step is super simple and it's one product. Okay, so this is the Essence, you can't even see it because the name is rubbed off, Mosaic Compact Powder. Looks like this. I have hit major pan, especially in the blush section, but it's awesome because it has little bronzer sections and the blush, and you only need one brush. This is the Forever 21 fluffy brush, and honestly, because it's nice and small and very formed, I just go into this section right here for my bronzer, apply it. Sometimes I have to get a little bit more, so we'll go into the darker sections and just kind of apply it as a bronzer. It's not a super dark bronzer, which is perfect because later on in the year my skin does lighten up even more. So it works perfectly. It gives you a nice flush of color, and it's beautiful. So I put some on the side of my nose, on top, in the middle, and then blend some onto my forehead. Not that I need a whole lot on my forehead, but I just kind of like, I like applying it. It looks really pretty. Okay, see, it definitely did darken up my face just a little bit. Now, because it's a Mosaic compact powder, I go into the blush color and I apply that as blush. It's super simple. It's such a great versatile product. I will need to go get another one eventually. Okay, there we go. That is the entire skin done. Next, we are moving on to eyes. Now, because it's my birthday, I want to do something and use all the products that I love and have been loving recently. So of course, I'm going to be starting off with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I use this every day, no matter what kind of makeup I'm wearing, whether it be light or dark. But today, I really want the colors to stick and I want them to pop. So of course, you want a nice primer base. Put a little bit too much on that eye. Okay. There we go. Now, the two products that I'm going to be using next are honestly some of my favorites, and the brush, I love it as well. I just use them. They are these brushes by Coastal Scents. It's the BR250 Jumbo, oh, no, they're not jumbo, it's like their natural fluffy brush. I have 3 of them, and I actually ordered 2 more from their Black Friday sale because I love them and I want to give one away to somebody. I think that person might be my sister. So I'm going to be going in with 2 different crease products because I've been loving both of them so much recently. So I know I haven't uploaded this tutorial, but you will see it in that. It's the e.l.f. palette. This was limited edition, I believe, last Christmas and like last back to school. But I don't know if you can get it anymore. But the color that I'm using, you can pretty much find it in any palette. So it is this color right here, this matte brown. It's beautiful. If you have any of the Naked Basics palettes, they're pretty much in those palettes as well, but I love it. So I'm going to be taking the fluffy brush and kind of going around the outer edges because I don't want to hit pan on this product too soon. And I'm just going to be applying this to my crease. I love it. I think it gives me like a mature kind of look. And since I have such hooded eyelids, it just kind of makes them pop. Yeah, I like it. So it kind of darkens them up, brings them up a little bit closer towards my eyebrow. No, I am doing this kind of sloppily, but I don't know. I love this look. I've been wearing this look so much recently just because it's so easy. Or at least just this eyeshadow I've been wearing just by itself because it's so easy. I really want to make sure that that color is blended in. It has like a nice blended appearance to it. Okay, that's it for that color. If you feel like the 2 sides are a little bit uneven, like this one might be a little bit, that's okay. We're going in with another crease product just because I couldn't decide which one of the 2 that I wanted to wear, so I just thought to myself, I should just wear both of them. So this is the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Cornelius. This is from the Kathleen Lights quad set that you can get. Honestly, when I got this shadow, I thought it was going to be a little bit more pink. But honestly, I really like the color that it turned out to be, and it is kind of pink still. Like, it's more pink than the shadow that I am currently wearing. So I'm going in with a different brush. I have 2 of them. Because I have 3, I kind of decide which brushes I want. So I have one dedicated to the brown shade I just put on, one dedicated specifically to this shade, and then another one that I have dedicated to like I think the shade is called Glow from this quad. Or like any matte white colors. So I just go into this section, pick up a little bit of the product, and I'm going to be focusing this shade a little bit lower onto my lid. Yeah. And it's really pretty. And it'll warm up your look too. So no matter what you're wearing, it'll just, I don't know, I love this shadow. It's beautiful. This is one of the only shades by Colourpop that I can actually use a proper brush. All of the other ones I find that I have to use like a sponge tip applicator because they're so pigmented and so sparkly that I can't pick it up with a typical brush. And because it is like a cream to powder product, they're very difficult to pick up with brushes. So I would consider this my finished look, but I will be going back in with another shade, and I forgot the brush, so excuse me while I go get it. I'm back. There we go. So this is my little e.l.f. compact powder that holds my 4 MAC shadows, and for this I'm going to be taking this brush by Coastal Scents, one of my other favorites. All the brushes that I own from Coastal Scents are amazing, so of course on their Black Friday sale I picked up another and a few more that I get to try. This is BRC N51, and I'm going into Naked Lunch right here, which is my favorite shimmering champagne pink, and just applying this all over the lid. If I wanted a more sparkly look, I would go into Steela's Kitten, which I have in the light palette, but I just kind of want almost like a matte look today, but still have a little bit of that shimmer. So that's exactly what I'm doing. Really concentrate this color on the inner corner and underneath. Okay, that's pretty much it for the eyes. I do want to darken it up a little bit though. So in the e.l.f. palette, there is a darker shade right next to the matte. This one, I'm going to be taking the Real Techniques brow brush, which I will be using actually for brows later. But I'm just going to take some of this color and just apply this on the outer corner. You might need to apply lots of this color to get it really dark. I will be applying eyeliner, but I like darkening up this corner with a little bit of shadow beforehand because I feel as though it gives it a smoky effect. And then recently I've been putting a lot of darker colors underneath my eyes. Typically I try to avoid it because I don't really like the look of my eyes with a whole lot of like liner or powder underneath it. Oh, sorry. But I don't know. I'm getting older, of course. I'm 21 today. I like the look of darker eyes now. I feel as though I'm mature enough where I can actually pull it off and not seem super immature by wearing a super dark eyeshadow to school. Because I used to make fun of those girls in high school. I wasn't a bully by any means, but I would think to myself, wow, you're wearing too much eyeshadow today. Oops. There we go. Okay. And that is pretty much the eyes. Now it is on to eyeliner and mascara. I'm starting off with mascara only because if you've seen any of my videos, you know that I always mess up on eyeliner and I get it all over my eyelashes, and then it just makes it more difficult to put on mascara. So I'm going with the Maybelline Lash Sensational, which is one of my current favorites. It's been a favorite for a long time, actually. There we go, now it's on to eyeliner. So I'm sorry if this is totally out of focus, but I need to move closer to my mirror in order to not to mess up because I'm not wearing my glasses or contacts right now. Let's just do this. Kind of wing it out a little bit. There we go. I'm really happy with that. Okay, now 2 last steps, super simple steps. It's my eyebrows and my lips. So I don't like to do a whole lot for my eyebrows because I feel as though they're super big already and I don't want them to be too dark. So all I do is take whatever is left over on my brow brush and just kind of run it through. So because it was that dark brown, it just kind of blends, it adds a little bit of color, kind of fills them in. I don't know, I'm not that brow obsessed. I don't feel as though you need to have a perfectly outlined eyebrow. I just like darkening them up closer towards the center of my face just because they are a little bit more sparse. And then just kind of brushing them through with my brush. And they do get a little bit darker because of the product that's left over on the brush from when I kind of eyelined or lined my eyes. Okay, that's brows. Last step, lipstick. My favorite all-time lipstick, Bare It All by, no. Oh, I'll fix it later. Bare It All by Wet n Wild. It is super pretty. I love it. I have their matte version, which is called, I want to say it's like Sugar Cookie, but I don't know. I love that one too. It's currently in my school bag because this one actually broke. The lid's broken. It comes off super easily. So I can't bring that one anywhere with me anymore. I'm going in with the Tarte Lip Surgeons in Visionary. This was a limited edition, but I love this lip gloss over top of this lipstick. Okay, I love the way that this turned out. I cannot wait to continue celebrating my 21st birthday. I will have some tutorials uploaded soon as I possibly can. Stay tuned for that. And if you follow my second channel, which I haven't really told anybody on this channel about, it's called Listen, I Have an Idea. It is a vlog channel that I have with my sister. We put up a whole bunch of different videos. Again, we've kind of been slacking on that front recently just because we've been so busy with school, but we have a super, super exciting project that we're working on. It won't come out until the new year. Because it's going to take a lot of time to make and to produce and to film and then to edit and do everything. But oh my gosh, it's going to be so much fun. I love it. I cannot wait. So stay tuned for that. I will definitely announce it on this channel when it's up. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!